All right, we got a couple of interesting stories out of Afghanistan. And one of them actually has to do with the rough and wild border between Afghanistan and Uzbekistan. And
Thought you were going to say Pakistan because that's a rough border too.
yeah, but you would think actually that Uzbekistan would be quieter because
Hmm.
Uzbekistan was a Soviet republic for many years and the Islam there was depoliticized, but it's still got.
Yeah, you would think that it's kind of weird. It's almost like just once you go full jihad and full Sharia, you just can't get along with anyone. You can't get along with anyone who's close to you, even if it's a
That's
Muslim
right.
nation. They're not following it entirely correctly according to you, and therefore it's endless problems.
That's exactly what the story is about. Maybe you saw it.
Nope.
The Uzbeks. There's this. The Uzbeks set up this. They have okay. The town is called Eretom. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. It's Aritom. Eretom, and it's on the border between Uzbekistan and Afghanistan. An Uzbek town, and the Uzbeks have set up what they call the Eretom Free Economic Zone, or FEZ, and it's a it's a happening place in Central Asia where there is music, there's dancing, there's concerts, and there's a 36-acre tax-free zone. So a lot of Afghans are going over to the Fez to let their hair down and party and relax a little bit. And so the Taliban government in Kabul is enraged. And they say, you have got to ban, they told the Uzbeks, you've got to ban music in the Eretom Free Economic Zone, or we're going to ban Afghans from going there at all. Now, what's the deal with the music, David?
Music is haram, Robert. Come on, everybody
Music is
knows that.
haram, but Islam is a
Hmm.
religion of peace and love and tolerance, right? So surely the Uzbek Fez ought to be a place where Islam reaches its full flowering, its full beauty.
Yeah, you would think that, Robert, but there are just this constant supply of misunderstanders of Islam, like the Taliban. You've got an entire group, and they all misunderstand Islam in exactly the same way. But Robert, I don't mean to keep beating a drum here, but there's an easy way to
This
solve this
music is
problem.
forbidden.
Just bring the Taliban, just bring the entire Taliban to Western nations and let them go in the streets of major Western cities. I can't. It's so simple. It's so simple. That's what our leaders want to do, and they do it in smaller quantities. But just if you think it works, go all out. Just go all out. Just take the entire Taliban, release them into London and New York and so on, and Minneapolis, of course. And what could possibly go wrong?
What indeed? It'll be paradise. And actually, that's already happening. There are many, many thousands of Afghans who are here in the United States since the fall of Kabul in August 2021. Meanwhile, speaking of the music ban in Afghanistan, the Taliban announced that it has, over the past year, destroyed 20,000 musical instruments in Afghanistan. And they're very happy about that.
Yeah, it's probably like they probably have like a website. It's like porn to them when they're not watching like animal porn and stuff like that. But they probably have like a site where you use it's like OnlyFans, but it's like you go on there and just like watch people like violin, look at me smashing it, ha ha. And they're all
Well,
like watching
actually,
going, ooh.
I think that's actually very likely because, after all, we've seen so many stories of jihadis filming their murders because they
Hmm.
want to distribute the films in order to entertain and encourage other jihadis.
And even ISIS, when they were like destroying artifacts in museums and stuff like that, in areas they conquered and stuff, destroying artifacts that you can't replace at all, and they're destroying them, and but they're filming it all and posting it online to encourage everyone.
Yep. And so this is the kind of thing they like. They love this.